We now return to Let's Play Lethis, Path of Progress. Grinstead. 250 bourgeois in 5 mansions. The Black Winter. I bring good news to you. Some members of high society want to settle down in the hinlands. The bucolic life at the countryside is in vogue again, and you are quite familiar with it, aren't you? This will certainly earn us a few florins, yet firstly we will have a place to stay for these people. What do you think about building a city at Grinstead? The return of the bourgeois to this region was unexpected. This will accelerate the region's reconstruction by quite a bit, as long as no catastrophes as Duke Chausen's reign occur again. I'm sure they will. Always control the unemployment rate. The lack of workforce can lead to severe problems, yes, and now they just released a patch that actually deals with that unhappiness. Apparently, even though it's not implemented fully yet, when your citizens are unhappy, they will riot, and when they riot, they tear down your city hall and bourgeois structures. So, I'm actually playing on easy right now, so that will not be the case, and I think, at least for this mission, I will remain on easy, because I want to get those 250 inhabitants in a mansion easily. So, perhaps next mission, I'll turn it back to normal, and we can run with the threat of riot. For now, though, got steam, alcohol, looks like iron and copper. More of the alcohol, more copper. What do I have for food? I've got 2 food sources. I will need a 3rd one. I've also got alcohol. Let's see. Well, I've got a few people I can sell to. Tragenberg will sell me back, well, potatoes and meat, so that's a good place to start. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and set this up. I don't know how many common housing I'm going to need for the elite, but we'll find out. Alright, I've built in the right corner over here. There's nothing else, really. I mean, we've got access to the alcohol over here, but we do have steam, we do have the Fey, the initial industry, as well as farmland, all right here. So I'm thinking this is a fairly decent spot to build. I left no entrance for them on that side. We are right next to that. I went ahead and built the elite homes just for the tax revenue, if nothing else. I think it will probably be a while before I put any of the support buildings in. They don't start with any food either, so we may as well just get them. 250 is going to be 11 houses, because at level 5 they can hold 24. So I've got 11 of the elite buildings. Actually, I've got 12 in here. Oh well. We're just waiting for people to move in. Hopefully 2 of these blocks will be enough. It was more than enough in the last episode, but I don't know how far I want to evolve these guys. We really only need it for a minimum support structure. I'm not going to go overboard on exports this time because that takes a lot of people. Might be necessary though. We've still got 20,000 florin, thanks to the difficulty. Just wait for everyone to move in. Now see, unemployment 80%. If I was playing with the rioting mechanics, this would probably not be allowed right now. Okay, it's time to begin focusing on food. Let's get a couple farms up and running. Well, we're going to need more than a couple. See, I didn't plan this part out at all. I don't want it too close to those houses over there. If I run something like this, that's actually very silly, because we're not going to be able to have very much on that at all. Okay, well, maybe then I'll just add a road along the back way. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I can throw as many roads as I absolutely need along here. So we'll go something like that. This is entirely unnecessary. hold something like that, why don't we? Maybe I could have, since we have some of these mushrooms right here, maybe I can have the alcohol up that way rather than down this way, although I don't suppose it matters. We're going to need to build out this way anyhow, just because of that. So maybe I'll have a little line out this way. Anyway, we need... let's get a secondary food source in there already. Put in 3 pumpkins. Pumpkins is probably what I should have put down first, just because they take the food right away. And did I build that one off? I think I did. Let me maximize my space here. Nope. It's just the way the image looks. Okay. So, that's set up. Let's get roadblock, at least one roadblock. I'll hit a roadblock there too, even though it's unnecessary since I've got a roadblock there. But just for my own reference, for where I'm building in the future, that is not a road. I can't drag that out. Okay. Now if I did a loop here, I would be able to get more in than I otherwise would. So let's try that. Let's do... here maybe? I'll offset it. Yeah, let's do it that way. And I didn't actually measure this out at all in any way, shape, or form. This should be enough, right? Let's see, we'll grab this guy. And it looks like he circles completely around, so that's good enough for me. May as well put it here, I guess, and then I can just add another roadblock unnecessarily. But it prevents him from going one more. Okay. Distribution. Let's get the food. Put that right here, I guess. If I put one here, we might start having some issues. I'll just have to fill that in with gardens or whatever. But for right now, it looks good. So we'll put that down. We'll tell it not to accept any wheat. And we're going to have to divide bread into, well, I guess 24. Pumpkins into 24. And whatever the next one will be, either, probably potatoes. I mean, potatoes are cheaper. So we'll go like 1,800 potatoes. Does that add up? I don't think it does. That adds up. Okay. So I just need to remember that potatoes are for the rich. And I will make sure that... well, what will I make sure of? I guess it doesn't matter because I'm growing both sides. Okay. I should find out exactly how much I've got here, as always. 230 people. Okay, well, I think we can get started on the full industry then. So that's actually gonna... I could put another 5x building there, that's fine. I'll do 1, 2, and then this will have... I left that 5 just so I could have the big 5 buildings in there, so I guess I'm gonna have to put these on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably gonna need a little bit more space. If I leave room for another road, I can have one specifically down here, possibly for whatever this industry will be. For now, I think that'll be good. I'll get a good start on it. Get some pumpkins growing. A cold winter. Meteorologists agree this year's winter will be very cold. The people hence don't undertake longer journeys unless migrants will settle in the city. For our initial steam, I think 3 will be fine. Waves of ice. The month of Frimaire was never very mild, yet nobody could imagine it becoming this cold. Some of your citizens froze to death. Oh no! 5% of the citizens died. We've got more steam over there. Well, damn. That was unexpected. Well, that leaves more room for them, I presume. I'm thinking already of setting up for... I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but we need some money coming in. We've still got plenty of people, like 120 people. So let's get some of the big stuff down. Let's get that condenser down. Should I put... No, that's actually not going to fit in there very nicely. We'll go big condenser there. I'm going to need this thing right here, how about? We'll put that store yard a little bit closer to the entrance. Let's turn this off for right now. Actually, no, I need you on. I just need to not accept anything in here. So we'll refuse all that. Pooh, I'm gonna need a second one. I'll need a second one. Okay, let's do this then. I had actually really meant to be using this for more than what I'm doing with it. Maybe I should have it come out this way. Let's go ahead and just draw that road. I know I'm gonna need one to expand for the future, because I have not left myself any room whatsoever here. So I should just do it here. That way it's kind of a halfway point. Good idea. And then I probably should have put this on the opposite side so there's more room on this end, but whatever. If I just draw a little loop here, is that going to be enough? I think the guy might make it. Yeah, looks like he'll make it all the way around. Kind of wasting space there, but whatever. Now we need you to refuse everything except for... We'll take copper. We will take iron. What else do I need? At the moment, I don't think anything else. 4,000 of each. I suppose I could put steam there rather than fill it up. Yeah, okay, good idea. We'll take that down to 3,200. We'll take... Where's the copper? 3,200 of it. Unnecessary, really. Except... I'll take something like 24? 20... I don't know. Good enough. Okay. So let's get those first condensers started. All of this alone might be enough. Why don't I move that? It's kind of expensive to do that, though. No, it's only 49. I can afford to do that. We'll move you, so you're a little more centralized to this stuff as well. But where is the question? Because now I have to cross the road if I want to do anything with it. This was actually in a more convenient spot over there. I'm going to try and run it right through a forest, which is not good because then we've got those trees we've got to worry about. Doing that is not a good idea, so we'll connect it like so. And connects up like that. We've got an extra little pipe in there, whatever. Okay, so that's set up. Let's get some initial trade partners. We need... They buy copper. They buy copper, so you two will be my first customers for that. Furton buys gold. I do not have it. Buys bread. Tragenberg buys iron and provides 2 sources of food, so Tragenberg might be the first trade partner. And that's it for now. Yeah, okay. Get those running and find out how many people we have left now. 50 more people yet, so I can build 2 of those, and then how much do you take? You take 5. Okay, I can build 1 and take 5, and then I can build... I have to remember to save some room, because I think we're full up on people here. Oh, we've got a little bit of space, actually. Well, nonetheless, I don't want to make too much here, so... Should I sell iron first? Because that's actually closer. Let's put all these down, and I won't actually turn them on yet. Is that the only space? I guess I can only have 2. In that case, it might not even be worth it. I don't see any more iron there. Well, we'll need that iron anyhow for eventual... We might actually need that faster than I think, too, if I'm going to be focusing on getting the elite homes up. How many... It actually looks like I'm only going to be able to get 1 of the copper in there. So maybe this exporting business isn't going to be as profitable as I was hoping. Yeah, we can only get 1 there, and then if I want more, I'm going to have to go way up here. Dang it. Well, I left room for a road that can snake up that way, so that's fine. Well, in that case, let's get the iron then, because that's the first thing I'll need. I won't be able to sell as much of it, which is the trade-off, but perhaps I can use it initially to start up a robot business. Here, I want it to snake around in a good way that will actually touch on everything. Can I get one that goes that direction? Rotate. There we go. Okay, so we'll just bring it up the backside then. So we'll go... Actually, no, I want it to go from there. I need to delete that road, otherwise the guy's gonna walk funny. We'll snake it through here. And I think it's gonna have to go 1 more so that it touches there. Okay. And then that goes that way. And then this goes this way. Excellent. Okay. It is unfortunate that I'm going to be wasting so much for just getting this 1 inspector down here. No, I'm actually going to have to bump you over 1 more. Well, that's fine, you can sit here, I guess. No, we're wasting space that way. Let's do it this way. Let's put another roadblock there. Excellent, okay. So let's get those iron mines up. We can begin at least selling that. And we've got steam that should be produced here. Okay, we'll set up for complete export of iron. At least until I get the next batch of people where I will be prepared for... Okay, I do have 2 windmills. Expanding upon that. The Black Winter. Roads are blocked and your citizens hide in their houses. There will most likely be more victims. 15% of your citizens died. Okay. I can see how this mission is going to be annoying as hell. Frozen blossoms. Spring is arriving late this year, but it seems as if the Black Winter has finally passed. Yet, as the snow melts, more and more victims are found. 10% are dead. Okay. Well, that's going to be quite an issue if we have to keep worrying about the population dying off every year. So what do we have now? 22 more workers are needed. Do I not have any more coming in? It looks like I do not. Doesn't also look like we have any food. I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to turn this off. We don't have enough workers anyway. Might have to turn off the steamworks as well. Let's do that. We don't need it for anything right now. Because these do not need steam. These are not heavy industry. It does, however, need flour. Well, this will be on its way soon enough, I think. The wheat. Is that in here? Yes, and we're now producing flour. Okay. Well, once we get some bread, I'm going to have to put down one marketplace immediately. By that time, we look like we'll have some pumpkins. Good. You know what, why don't I just get that started now? We're going to need more people, probably to maximize on all of that. Let's do the far one so I can at least see over the houses. Fine. So, we don't want you to be taking absinthe right away. Turn off utensils. And you do not want to accept either meat or potatoes. You didn't turn off, god damn it. I'll probably be accepting potatoes, or importing potatoes, just because they're so much cheaper. We're down to 15,000, so that's exciting. Darn, I was really hoping to be able to get more out of this. It kind of seems like a waste, actually, to have these individual buildings, and I can understand, you know, for the whole steampunk theme, why you'd want to have these massive hydraulic drills as opposed to sending out the miners, such as in Zeus. But at least in Zeus, you could pick every node that was available. Like these little ones that are scattered out here would actually be something you could dig out of. But whatever. So we need food. Are we still low on the food? I think I'll go ahead and bring more people in. After this cold winter, Simvinrid wants you to deliver 2,000 bottles of absinthe. Well, sorry. Although maybe I could get that up and running. If we get this going, there might be enough people to start an absinthe factory. Or industry, I should say. But probably not in the next 360 days. Probably going to miss that deadline. Move in just a little bit faster, please. They'll eventually all come in that entrance once I block that off with a theater, so that's fine. They need alcohol. Okay. So how many people do we have? 49%. Right. So, I don't know why I keep looking at that. I always have to come back here to find out exactly what I need. So 200 people. Winter is here. Hopefully that's the end of the black winter. Let's go. It's in food. Let's go here. I'll put down 1, 2. We'll get 1, 2. We can also do 1, 2 here. Fine. So that'll get the alcohol started. As soon as these guys decide they want to get out of there. Anytime. There they go. I hate that they take like a whole month to prepare before they go out and get this stuff. And it looks like only 2 are going down here. Where have the other 2 gone? Please don't tell me they went all the way. They did. They went a very long way to get this stuff. Well, okay. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I misprioritized. I know. He's probably angry with me. I wonder what the consequences of that. No, he likes me. Well, that's good. Let's not miss the other deadline then. What are we waiting on, guys? What the fuck, guys? Many have liked the taste and effects of our absinthe. Simvinrid wants another delivery. Well, for some fucking reason they're not... Okay, good. Now they're making some. Yeah, they're just taking way too goddamn long. They're going here, and then they're, like... I don't know what the hell they're doing. Whatever it is, I don't like it. We do now have enough food. Maybe I should increase that production one more time. Are they even... I mean, what are they doing with this stuff? I turned this off for you, right? You're not buying it, so why isn't any being produced? Was I not accepting it? I guess I was not accepting it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Totally forgot to set this up because I was not anticipating needing this stuff right away. Let's do all of this and fix it for future, so I don't forget again. Except this, okay. And then we need to double down for elite stuff, so we'll begin bringing in about 1,000. Oh, not... I guess it'll be 800 then. And for what else? They also need jewelry. They're also going to need something else. I think it's jewelry, actually. I think jewelry is the thing that brings them to level 5. So bring 800 of that. Which leaves me with room for something else. Well, we might miss this deadline too because of that. Oh, we should already have 800 there. A little more, a little more. I'm making money from something. 1,200. One more batch, guys. There we go. Okay. Politic, let's not miss this one. Okay. Semper Fidelis, whatever achievement that is. But I think I've managed to get my workforce resituated. 31%, let's turn these back on. Let's get this whole industry back up and running so that I can begin selling my iron at least that much, and then make whatever money we can. Keeping our hearts warm. This batch will most likely cheer up more than one person. Well, I would hope so. That was a lot of absinthe. Okay, we can also add another distribution. That is not it. Distribution market. And get that ready using that food. We are going to have the automaton industry up and running pretty quickly here. Nope, not accept. They keep fixing things, but they do not fix their terrible interface. I wish they would focus on that. Maybe the game is meant to be run at a really low resolution, so this stuff appears big? I don't know. Whatever the case, though, it really could use a little help. So we just took a bunch of food. Looks like we're grabbing some more food. Okay, I'm gonna add another wash house and exorcist combo. I'll just pop him over here. And once that builds up, should have a solid foundation for the city. A lot of people that I can start putting towards probably more food for starters. I should get one more wheat field bread combo thing going, and then more pumpkin. Maybe, I don't know how many more pumpkin fields. Now that everyone's working, how much does that leave me with? 30% yet. Okay, good. So we've got plenty to start that. I can begin at least that for copper. We're definitely going to have to... It would make more sense to have all the copper up here, though, rather than have them wander all the way down here with it. Yeah, it really would, actually. So, probably have the robot factories up here, which means I'm going to have to drag steam... No, yeah, fuck. Because steam is here. Well, we'll just have it go a really long ways then. I don't want to mess with that. I could put some more absinthe out there, but I think I'll have plenty of room here. I've got to leave some room for the utensil factories and all that yet, anyhow. Okay, well, anyway, I think I can probably finish this up next time. I just need to begin adding a lot of stuff. In fact, I could add all those factories, well, not factories, but the buildings right now. And then just wait for those automatons. We're only going to need the 2 robot factories plus whatever, so this should be fairly short. Now that we've got people, it should be fairly easy to start up. So, I will end this one here, and I will see you next time.